So the song is really just about the impact that faith can have in your life and in your heart in times when you don't really even realize it. When God puts faith and hope into your heart, it brings about a strength that is so much greater than your own, and a strength that will fight for you in times when you feel like you just can't. I'd been having a lot of these thoughts going around in my mind for quite a while, but I couldn't really put it in words. And then we did a song by Brandon Lake called Gratitude. And the end of the song speaks about a lion that's in your lungs. And the song and that particular part it just built such a beautiful picture for me. And it created this picture of strength, this lion that is inside of us, that is there, ready to carry us, ready to pick us up when we need it the most. And when things like that are built from faith, built from hope, knowing that things as they are aren't going to stay the way they are, things will change, and that God will make our lives so wonderful. It brings about a strength and a fire and a fight inside of us that comes out at times, like I said, when you need it most. I've had many times recently when I just felt like I couldn't anymore. I just didn't want to wake up anymore. But that strength and that fire kept coming up and kept saying to me, you can and you will. Not just to get through the day, not just to get through what you're going through at the time, but because you know that everything is going to be made perfect, that God will make you only happy. And so that is really just the gist of the song, is that when you have faith, it comes into you in a time when you don't even need to do anything. It's there for you when you need it most.
Won't you show me the truth, what's hidden in youth, here on this dark, cold night? My heart feels alive when my soul starts to fly. There's nowhere to hide from your light. There's a fire in my lungs and a fight in my soul, and it's got me holding on. There's a fire in my lungs and a fight in my soul, and it's got me holding on. I just wanna make you proud, standing out in the crowd. Death, you don't own me, yeah. Every tear and every break wiped away without mistakes. It's freedom. There's a fire in my lungs and a fight in my soul, and it's got me holding on. There's a fire in my lungs and a fight in my soul, and it's got me holding on, holding on, holding on. My soul knows well it isn't tired or still. I'll keep walking. My soul knows well it isn't tired or still. I'll keep walking. We'll keep walking. There's a fire in my lungs and a fight in my soul, and it's got me holding on.
So this song of mine, Raise a Banner, it came out of my heart of compassion for people who are not covered by our word. And I went through quite a frustrating time because There were a lot of people going through a lot of things and had a lot of pain in their life, and I could do nothing for them. It was almost like their religion and their traditions were creating a wall between me and them, and therefore even between God and them. And I was thinking about it a lot, and when there's a lot on your mind and on your heart as a songwriter, often it comes out in song and it comes out on my piano or whatever. And as I was writing a few things down, God just led me to a scripture in Isaiah. And it's the scripture that says, go through the gates, prepare a way for the people, prepare a highway, take away the stones, and build and raise a banner for the people. And God just said to me, the best way I can ever get His covering to cover other people is to go through the gates. We've just seen in recent times how the gates might have been straight into the Father's house, but the actual gates is into our perfect world, our perfect paradise. The highway's been built by prophets that have gone before us, and including our own prophet, Uncle Alan. But there are a few stones to be rolled away, and he encouraged me to go through those gates, roll away the stones, make it easy for people to follow, have this perfect life, work in your life, and that's the best way that people will get this covering. And then I had another line that just couldn't leave my heart, and it said, be the door, be the one who opens the door. And I didn't know where it fitted in, and I chatted to Nix a little bit about it, and she came up with the most beautiful line that said, be the one who opens the door, bursting light into the chasm as righteousness dwells. And I looked up the word chasm because sometimes I don't quite know the meaning of all these words. And a chasm, there's obviously many meanings for chasm, but one of the meanings is a very large difference between two opinions or different groups of people. And as we dwell in righteousness, and as righteousness beautifully dwells, it will burst light into that chasm that makes a difference between us, other religions, other people. And so the whole song just came together as a beautiful whole, Mish ending with that amazing part from Hillsong about us being surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses. But I think it's a beautiful song to take us into a beautiful, perfect world.
There are no walls that can keep you out. No religion, no tradition can put up a fight. But someone must be praying. Someone must be praying. I've seen her heart and I've heard her cry. She's exposed to the wolf and living a lie. I'll be the one who's praying. I'll be the one who's praying. Go through the gates, prepare the way, roll away the stones, follow on this highway. Go through the gates, prepare the way, roll away the stones, follow on this highway. Be the one who opens the door, bursting light into the chasm as righteousness dwells. Be the one who's praying. Yes, be the one who's praying. Go through the gates, prepare the way, roll away the stones, and follow on this highway. Go through the gates, prepare the way, roll away the stones, and follow on this highway. Since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us run with perseverance the race marked out. Let us make a way for those who are to come, those who are to come. Every generation, every nation, every tribe, and every tongue, they will sing, they will cry, oh, with one voice they will sing, Hosanna, Hosanna,
This is my song called This Is Holy Ground. I wrote it a couple of months ago when I was going through a bit of a writer's block, and I'd written like one song the whole year, and I thought I actually felt like I was letting people down, you know, but I think I was just mainly navigating life as a new mother and trying to balance work and my spirituality and trying to raise my daughter. And my husband came home one day after lunch and he said that he wanted to take her with him to the farm to get some water. So I thought, okay, I've got 40 minutes by myself. Let me just sit and be quiet and try and hash out a song. So I just sat quietly and I thought about what our pastor Colin had been preaching about. And then I thought about Ingi, my bandmate, and the fact that she was writing a book on how important meditation and quiet time is. And I've always been inspired by how much dedication and respect and honor Ingi has had for quiet time and how much it reflects on her life. And I just thought to myself, if I had to try and describe what is quiet time, how would I describe it? And the song just came rushing out of me. It's a very short song, but I wrote it in like 10 minutes. And the first verse talks about how in this quiet and calm and peaceful place, if you just open your heart and open your mind, you can hear God speak to you, and you can hear Him giving you faith, and you can hear Him clearing a path, and He makes the path so clear for you. And in the second verse, I talk about how this is a place, in this meeting place with God, that He meets with your life and your dreams and your plans and you as an individual. And it's just so incredible how this huge, intimidating God, the relationship with Him, and this small, insignificant, undeserving human becomes that of a father and a son. And it just shows that this holy place that you are in, and this quiet time you're having with God, and in your, as often as you eat, it's the only way that you can form this relationship. So it just shows how holy this ground is and how much it deserves the dedication and the respect and the honor. So yeah, this is holy ground.
Close your eyes, open your mind. Feel the calm, feel the light. He is near, the path is clear. If you just listen, His will be the first voice that you hear. This is holy, holy. This is holy, holy ground. In the quiet, lift your hands to the sky. Here's where God meets with your life. He wants to see, He wants to hear your plans. Here's where Father and Son replaces God and man. This is holy, holy ground. This is holy, holy ground. This is holy, holy ground. This is holy, this is holy.